How's it going? My name is Justin Ramos. I'm the CEO of Compai, and today I'm going to show you some things that'll help you increase your client engagement, retention, and referrals. So let me show you some of the features we have that'll help you do that. The first one up is really a key one, which is how do you create a contact in the first place? I know that a lot of agents love to use their voice. They're busy, they got a lot going on, so they don't want to type anything in. So imagine if you could just say, I met Alex Wong today. She is a mother of two, married, looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Bushwick, and her budget is about 1.5 million. She works in startups and is very interested in basketball. So it'll understand all of that. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's exactly what we said. Let's go ahead and hit process. What this is going to do is save the information and put it in a format that is easy to look up after the fact. So boom, Alex Wong, yep. And this is important because people often forget how they even met someone. So we've jotted it down with our voice, and months later we won't forget. This looks good. I feel like we said 1.5. Yep, everything else looks right. Boom, mother of two, right? Perfect. Let's go ahead and hit save. Cool. So that's creating a contact, and then let's just go and confirm that that even saved. So boom, Alex Wong. This is her profile here. Now let's say we wanted to go ahead and send her a gift. Let's say that she gave us a referral and we really appreciate her business. Well, that's really easy. We would go ahead and hit this, and then let's say we want to bump the budget up a little bit. Well, now we have different options. We can send her flowers. We can say, you know what, we heard you just had a baby, wanted to say congratulations. And now we have some different options based on those sentiments. But let's say instead we want to send a basket. We can also do that. So here are the different options. The beautiful thing is, let's say I had put her phone number. Let's say I had mentioned her address or saved it. That would pre-populate as well. And then boom, I would go ahead and hit save. And of course, the more people you tell about Compai, the cheaper it gets for you. So you can go ahead and use referral credits if you have been referring people. All right, so let's say that you're starting off your workday and you're going through and you're thinking about, okay, who do I need to reach out to? Who are people that I should touch base with? Well, here we have Phil, and we haven't spoken to him in about 2 months. This is a real contact I have, and he's actually very active in the gift-giving space. And he's someone that I lean on to understand, hey, what's the best way to think about gifts, touching out with clients, and really staying in touch with them. So a key thing we'd like to do is, hey, how do I reach out to him in an easy way that makes sense for him and makes sense for me? So we have this feature we can make conversation. So right now we know that Phil is into gift giving as seen here and as noted in the contact section. So we're using AI to reach out and figure out what are some things that are going on right now that could be of interest to Phil. So here we have an article that's about gift giving trends. So let's see. Yep, that makes sense to me. So what we can do is go ahead and copy this message, go ahead and send it to him and say, hey, thinking of you, feel like you would have found this valuable, let me know what you think. So it's an easy way to stay top of mind and touch base in a very simple way and re-engage at a more frequent. So another helpful thing that Compai does is that it's integrated with your email to understand what's going on in your life, what's going on with your business, to understand who you need to stay in touch with. Given that we know that when the anniversary is, we can go ahead and use AI to generate a message that we would send out to them. So we would know, okay, it happened 4 years ago. This is the email we need to send it to. And we would go ahead and send this message. Obviously, you can edit it as needed, but it's pretty simple to just copy and paste what was written. And this is a great starting point for you to really engage with your clients and make sure you're staying in touch with them much more frequently. All right, so let's say that we have a client that we want to reach out to, or we've reached out to already, and we need to note that down. For example, I have my friend here who's an agent in Texas, and he loves to travel. And it's summertime, so I'm assuming he's probably going to travel pretty soon, and I'm thinking about him. So let me go ahead and, let's assume that I hit him up today, and I said, hey, summertime, I'm sure you're going to take a cool trip. Where you headed this year? So I want to record that pretty quickly so we can add a touch point to just say, hey, I sent him a text on today. Spoke about upcoming travel. Then I would save that, and boom. Now he's listed in my contacts as saved. Let's go ahead and make sure that was updated. And here we're looking at Waldo, and look, we spoke to him today about upcoming travel. So that's a high-level overview of all the features we have in Compai. And there's plenty more to come, and there's plenty more in the app itself. But the only way to get to know that is to use it. So we'd love to have you try it out, give us your feedback, and we really want to help you build your client base, get more referrals, and increase that engagement. So check it out and let us know what you think.